When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Virginia's offense will get the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple enemies.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Clemson's offense has the ball for the first time. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grab near the marker. It's Hooks. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll go to the air. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Clemson! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cavaliers want to crank the tempo.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Clemson has their paws on it and they'll send out the offense. Power football with the run. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the 2nd level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the grab. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Clemson set up with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires downfield. Connection to the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Now improvising. Finds his big tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking for the score. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Snap it to the back. Slithers into space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll try to get it through the air. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got it in the middle. It's hooked.
Well, this little guy is going to be difficult for any DB to cover, especially on these slant throws, because he gets out of his break and he explodes off the line of scrimmage so quickly.
He'll pull it on the read. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down. Clemson has always loved these quarterbacks who can put pressure on defenses by running the football.
No doubt. And, man, it's such an advantage to have guys that are elusive and electric that can get outside, and you got a back going one way, a quarterback going the other way. Really stretches your defense. And Clemson has been ahead of the curve, and they've been on this for a long time.
They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Hauls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Cavaliers have their offense in high gear.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Virginia. It's a much-needed line from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle. It's hooked. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there.
He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Calls his own number. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gonna look downfield again. Moving away from pressure. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different.
And the returner will be brought down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Here's a hit. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. So they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Washington. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the tailback. Got the first down. Looking for more. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Cavaliers will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Hold on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Unloads to the wideout. A strong... Downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's racked up 92 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Looking for room, it's Gibson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cavaliers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
49, Virginia. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to it. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Still on their side of the field, no problem. Going for it, 4th and short from the 44. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. This quarterback part of their running game. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Made a defender miss. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell. Straight wins.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Can't connect on his first throw.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give to the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st and 10.
For the offense. 4-1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite. Ready.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Using his feet. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense.
And the ball's free deep in his own territory. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Cavaliers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Trying the left side. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open spaces. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. And the Cavaliers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Smalls. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touch pass on the right. Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Wagner. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs.
Breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Man, too little, too late. Where was this earlier in the game? They could have used that explosive play earlier when this game was close, but obviously these guys are still out here. They're still competing. They're going to keep fighting until there's zeros on the clock, but they need more plays like that earlier in games moving forward.
They booted away on 4th down. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run.
On the run, it's Davidson. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo. Yeah, bro. What's up, yo? That I got you, yeah. Hey, how's you doing, though? You good? Yeah, doctor? Doctor, my boy. Now you have this for the
Yeah, his grandma's hospital bill. Yeah, good shit.
Yo. Yeah, bro, what's up, yo? Nah, yo, I got you, bro. That I got you, yo. Hey, how's you doing, though? You good? Yeah, the hospital? Doctor, my boy. Now you have this for the
Yeah, his grandma's hospital bill. Yeah, good shit.
Yo. Yeah, bro, what's up, yo? Nah, yo, I got you, bro. That I got you, yo. Hey, how's you doing, though? You good? Yeah, the hospital? Doctor, my boy. Now you have this for the
Yeah, his grandma's hospital bill. Yeah, good shit.
Yo. Yeah, bro, what's up, yo? Nah, yo, I got you, bro. That I got you, yo. Hey, how's you doing, though? You good? Yeah, the hospital? Doctor, my boy. Now you have this for the
Yeah, his grandma's hospital bill. Yeah, good shit.
Yo. Yeah, bro, what's up, yo? Nah, yo, I got you, bro. That I got you, yo. Hey, how's you doing, though? You good? Yeah, the hospital? Doctor, my boy. Now you have this for the
Yeah, his grandma's hospital bill. Yeah, good shit.
Yo. Yeah, bro, what's up, yo? Nah, yo, I got you, bro. That I got you, yo. Hey, how's you doing, though? You good? Yeah, the hospital? Doctor, my boy. Now you have this for the
Yeah, his grandma's hospital bill.